This is not a sketchbook. It's an art class. My friend Lauren sent me this. Lauren is an art teacher. We met on TikTok. She's nice. I did this painting of her. She liked it, I think. Lauren, being an art teacher, is really good at teaching art. And she wanted to be able to teach more people how to make art. So she made this book. I'm seeing this for the first time too, so I hope you'll excuse me while is this a code? Let me get my phone and, oh, look, it is a code. I wonder what it does.
Hi, and welcome to art class. I'm your teacher, Lauren Horn.
See, that's Lauren. Okay, so there's video tutorials on each page, I think. I like that. These are her student self-portraits here on the left, before and after her class. Wow, what a difference. Oh, fun, I'm gonna do mine now. And a little beard here, and a hat. That's me. Let's see what our art teacher has to say about this.
I want to mark where your artistic level is right now. I know you may want to skip this step, or you may feel like I'm asking too much of you too soon, but trust me, when you're finished with this sketchbook, you're going to want to look back and see how far you've come.
How to see like an artist. That's really interesting. I wonder what that entails. I guess I could just scan it and find out, but no, let's just turn the page. Sighting, angles, and mapping. Okay, I should probably scan this one. I have no idea what this is about.
Have you ever seen a movie or a show that portrays an artist holding out their pencil like this, sometimes with one eye closed, angling it in different directions? What they're doing is not just for show. They're using their pencil to measure the different angles within their view. So when an artist is looking at this, they can tell that this angle is going to be the same as the angle on their paper.
So this is just showing you how to translate what you see onto your paper. I've got to try this. This is so much fun. I wish tests in school were like this. I wouldn't have spent so much time in detention. This is like brain candy to me. I love seeing the shapes, the negative space, measuring in my head how far apart the shapes are, where they touch, what angles the lines are. This is what I do in my sketchbook for fun. So take a look at this for a second. See how this line right here, it's not perfectly straight up and down. It's at a slight angle. It's subtle, but it's what you look for. And I'm also looking for where the lines meet the edge of the box, or how far apart they are, or this V shape right here. Okay, let's see what's next. Drawing upside down. I was never a fan of this exercise. Sorry, Lauren. The first thing I notice is these evenly spaced markers on the side. I can use them for guides. I'll start with this line here and see where it stops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I may as well just number them. Better. And now this one. All right, so the shoulder is somewhere between 8 and 9. So I just go over here and that's how you use those markers. It's basically what you do when you do the grid method. And through the power of movie magic, I just speed this process up, and I hope I'm never in a life or death situation where to save the world I have to draw something upside down. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to draw this upside down. Wahahaha. Diabolical. You're diabolical, Lauren. Negative space. I love negative space. I made a short about it. I think I'll make a longer video about it because I love it so much. Negative space is this space right here, that shape between your subject and the border, or another subject. These shapes can help you get your proportions correct. They're just as valuable as the shapes of the subject. But for me, I like them as design elements. I like to define the space and play with it in my overall design. Okay, I know this isn't part of the lesson, but I just wanted to point out these tangents. They're bad. And I say bad as in not pleasing to the eye, not like right or wrong or anything. Bad tangents are when the subject is neither in front of or behind something, and it's confusing to the eye. It's off-putting. You don't want the edge of the chair to be right up against the edge of the border, either above it or below it, but just not right up against it. And a little bit more movie magic. I can sketch this all day. Just looking at shapes and filling sketchbooks full of ordinary objects, it's so relaxing. You should really try it. All right, what's next? More practicing of negative space. All right. I'll do one more just because I can never practice drawing hands enough. I hate drawing hands. Okay, that's enough of that. There's lessons on continuous contours, blind contours, and perspective. Let's see what our art teacher Lauren has to say about perspective.
I want you to hold your ruler perfectly vertically, and you can decide, is it a short building or does it go much farther into the distance? I'll make mine about halfway.
There's lessons on 1-point perspective and 2-point perspective. And here we have values and shading. I get asked about this a lot. There's so many great lessons and insights, and it's genuinely books like this and people like Lauren that make me hold teachers in such high regard. The way they can break things down so simply is truly remarkable. Ooh, drawing an eye. Okay, I gotta do that. I think what I like most about this book is that you get to sketch in it. I always hated art books where it was just gorgeous drawings from some famous artist and you were supposed to be inspired by it, but I wanted to draw. That's why I'm in art class. To draw, not to look at someone else's drawings. This has nice sturdy paper and a space for drawings. I love it. This is not a sketchbook, it's an art class. It's created by an art teacher for beginner artists. This is in no way an advertisement. Lauren didn't pay me or anything. This is just an honest review of a book I think will help a lot of new artists out. Because Lauren is making this book on her own, you can only order from her website, which I'll link in the description. Lauren also gave me a $5 off coupon, which was really nice. It's Hobbit Hole, by the way. Thanks again, Lauren, for sending me a copy. I love that you found a way to teach art outside of your classroom and into the homes of young artists everywhere.